Hey sweethearts, welcome to the 12th eating support video. Right now I have blueberry pancakes. A bit of a weird one. If you've seen the other ones, you know that I usually do these late. And it's late once again. So here I am sitting at my desk with blueberry pancakes that I just made. I usually don't cook food like when it's late. I don't know what made me do this, but this was just what I wanted, so I did it. I don't really know what else to say, but I also have a glass of oat milk, just the usual, I guess. I hope whatever you have with you, you have something to drink too, and I also hope you're having a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Now, this audio might be a little shorter than the other ones. I kinda did want to say that before we get started, just because I don't really have that much food. I kind of just made like three little tiny pancakes. It wasn't really that much. But I still wanted to make one of these while I was eating it, so here I am. But, anyways, let's go ahead and start eating together, shall we? We can take the first bite on one, okay? Three, two, one. And really, I feel like this audio might not even be short. I think it really depends on how much I talk and not how much food I actually have. Because I think I had a little bit of food last time too, but I just didn't shut up, so I think it came out to be a little longer than usual. So, who knows, maybe it'll be a long video. But firstly, the thing that I want to say while we eat is the whole uploading thing. I'm definitely still gonna upload. I'm never really gonna stop. At least anytime soon. Definitely not. It's just that I'm starting school again, and I'm not really sure. I don't really know how often I'm gonna get the chance to. I mean, I want to imagine that I would have lots of chances to, but I don't really know. I don't really know until I get there. I don't know if I'll have the time. I don't know if I'll even have like the peace and quiet. It's just like there's too many factors, and I have no idea what's gonna happen really. So if I kind of well, honestly, I want to say if I kind of disappear for a little bit, you would know why, but I wouldn't really do that to you guys. I would always say in an announcement or something like, "Hey, this is what's happening. I'm like okay, don't worry about it." Just like something a heads up of some sort. I would never really leave anyone in the dark, so I just kind of wanted to say it beforehand. Um, Everything is starting up like 2 weeks or so, which is pretty soon, and I don't even know how ready I am, honestly, but I guess I have no choice, really. And actually, staying on the topic of school and stuff like that, I know that other people are starting school, and I want to wish you all luck. The best of luck, because school isn't always the most fun. It can be pretty stressful and painful and annoying and tiring and 1 million other negative adjectives. And I just hope all of you can really get through everything. Wishing you all good grades and smiles throughout your school year. And if you're graduating this year, congrats ahead of time. You got this. Also, um, kind of rewinding back to the topic of, like uploads and whatnot. I just kind of thought of it. Uploading like my eating audios, I don't really know how often I'll be able to do that. My guess is that I actually won't really have many moments where I'll just have like extra food lying around. Or not so much of extra food, but more so like I won't really be able to eat a meal in front of a mic. Like I'll probably already have eaten like earlier in the day. And I won't really have like a moment to go and get something else and then record. Like it's kind of a mess. I don't really know how understandable that is, but it's just since I'm home right now, it's a little easy to, just make something and sit down and record and whatnot. But just since I'm going to be like in a completely different place, I might not be able to do it. I hope I can, but I don't really know if it'll happen. And also, going back to another topic, school again. I kind of did want to say, just because it came to mind, kind of just keeping yourself together for school. Like waking up on time, going to bed on time, eating like meals throughout the day, not like forgetting your own well being, stuff like that. Firstly, just like waking up in the morning and we'll going to bed to start with, I guess. Really try to go to bed at the same time every night. As much as you want to stay up on nights where, you might have the chance to, you really shouldn't. Just try to get to bed at the same time every night. You'll feel so much better just overall. Not even sleep wise, you'll feel better during the day. You'll feel more energized. You will most likely feel a little bit better mentally too. It'll just make it easier to wake up in the morning. I know that I used to have a bit of difficulty not going to bed at the same time. I usually would, but getting up in the morning was kind of difficult for me to do sometimes. And I mean, I kind of grew out of it. I also sort of used this cheat code sort of thing. I have an app on my phone that actually lets me set alarms, and when I set the alarm, in order to turn it off, I have to solve a math problem to turn it off. I can make it like a really, really difficult one, like one that would probably take at least like a minute to solve, like an actual equation. Or I could make it like a series of just simple problems, maybe like just a double digit plus another double digit. So I could make it maybe like 10 of those or something. And it doesn't really sound like much, but like right when you wake up, it's pretty disorienting, honestly. Like, if you ask me what 42 plus 37 is right now, yeah, I can tell you that. But, if you woke me up and asked me that, I would have to probably take like a good couple seconds to really think what you just said. So it really does help kind of wake your mind up in the morning, at least for me. And if you're interested, I believe it's on iOS and Android. It's called Alarmy, just literally alarm with the letter Y at the end, if you did want to try it. And continuing on with like keeping yourself together throughout the day, and not even just like eating, but more so of just like not completely focusing on school with you, like 100%. Just remembering that you're a human being and you're not a robot who does schoolwork 24/7. Like, you should get up and go outside, breathe some fresh air, get something to eat, go take a shower, go talk to a friend, go hug a friend, literally anything. Just something to kind of give you a break, give you some space, and just a moment away from writing or whatever your work is. Just one moment away from it. And I really shouldn't say one moment, it's going to be multiple because you're going to need to get up and eat multiple times throughout the day. You're going to need to get up for your own hygiene, stuff like that. And if that's hard to remember and do so, try setting alarms for that too. I know it sounds kind of silly if you haven't done it, but it can be pretty effective. Even if you use the app that I said earlier, you can try that. But just make an alarm for specific things. If you know you tend to normally eat around, I don't know, maybe let's just say you eat breakfast at around 11 a.m. Set an alarm for breakfast at 11 a.m. Because it's pretty easy to forget. Like, seriously, it is. When you're completely locked into whatever you're doing, and even when you're not even doing schoolwork, even just like hobbies and things you like to do, it can be so consuming. Seriously. It's kind of surprising sometimes. Just how like the human brain can get so tunnel visioned onto something that it tends to forget what it actually needs to sustain itself. And having that little outside reminder is pretty helpful. And if you have someone to actually tell you, maybe tell them. Maybe say like, hey, to like your friend or family member or something, like, hey, can you, you know, yell at me, not actually yell at me, but let me know around this time to go do whatever. Having a friend or family member help out isn't really a bad idea. And the reason I say everything that I'm saying is because I just want everyone to be happy and healthy while you're, working hard and trying your best. Because it's draining and it's just not an easy thing to accomplish. So just please don't forget, sleep enough, eat enough, don't neglect your body, and do the things you like to do. Take a moment, please. Even if it's just like 30 minutes to an hour, that's fine. An hour of like a walk outside, an hour of hanging out with a friend, an hour of meditation, maybe an hour nap, playing video games, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's something, a moment of relaxation or just happiness. It really goes a long way, much more than you think. But, anyways, moving on from the topic of school, one last thing to talk about since I don't have that much left. I kind of want to get one more thing in before we leave. And it's actually a thank you because I just recently hit 13,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I feel like there's so many people that I don't even know. Like, honestly, I can't even like form a sentence right now. It's a big deal to me because just the fact that I'm able to make these and there's so many people that enjoy them and they find comfort in them and you're actually able to feel happier. Like I'm actually able to put a smile on someone's face. And that's like the best thing to me. Like that's what I really want to do. That's like my main goal. Like, I just want to at least make someone happier. And I try my best to do that in real life. Of course, I know I'm talking about YouTube right now, but I did want to say, like, in real life, I always want to make sure, like, everyone I know is okay. And I'm almost like, I don't know. A lot of people sort of say, like, I guess I'm like the mom friend. I've gotten that before. I always just try to make sure everyone's feeling well and just checking up on everyone. Like, actually asking, like, hey, how's everything? And not like a small talk conversation starter. Like, literally, like, how is everything? Next time you talk to your friend or family member, whoever it might be, whoever you happen to, just want to know if they're okay. Go ahead and ask them, like, hey, how are you? Like, actually, like, literally say this. Like, say, like, how are you? Not small talk. Like, actually, how are you doing? How was your day? How was your day yesterday? How was your week? How was your month? What's going on? Maybe don't be that, like, invasive, but, just actually just show that you care. And, it can seriously mean a lot. It can mean the whole world to somebody that you care. Honestly, like, when people ask me that question too, like, say, like, hey, are you okay? Or how are you doing? Like, they actually, like, ask a sincere, like, how are you doing? It's kind of like, it's a weird feeling for me. I know everyone is different, but for me, I feel like, I don't know. It means a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm sure anyone that you say it to will feel that way too. But anyways, moving back onto YouTube, yeah, like, I just never would have expected to come this far. And I swear I'm gonna say that, like, every 1,000 I get. And honestly, I wish I could say it for every single one, but there's no way I'd be able to keep track of that. Because I'm happy that every single one of you are here. And even though I'm talking as if all 13,000 people are gonna watch this video, even if it's like 2 of you who decide to watch this video, I know it's gonna be more than that, but even if it was just 2 people, even if it was just 1, I'm still really happy you're here. Seriously. It sounds ridiculous, but I'm so, so serious. I'm so incredibly happy that you're here. And I'm happy that I can make a difference in your life and just put a smile on your face. Maybe make you forget that you had a bad day, at least for a second. You know, that's just what I'm really happy about. But, anyways, I'm almost done with my pancakes and my oat milk. I hope whatever you had was good. I hope it was filling, and I hope whatever you had to drink was good too. Even if it was just water. Water can be pretty refreshing. But, anyways, why don't we go ahead and take the last bite together, okay? 1-1, just like before. 3, 2, 1. I don't actually think I'd ever make blueberry pancakes in the middle of the night again. But it was interesting, to say the least. But, anyways, just to finish up the video, and before I talk your ear off, I really hope you're having a great day or night. Seriously, I really do. And if you're not, I hope it gets better. I really, really hope it gets better for you. You're awesome, and you deserve the best day or night ever. I love you all so, so much. Please stay safe and stay hydrated, okay? Bye bye.